All right, everybody, welcome back. It's time for another deep dive.
And this time,
Yeah.
we are heading straight into...
Old Hollywood glamour.
That's right.
Because we had a listener write in wanting to know more about that night at the Stork Club.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good one.
The night Marjorie Main tossed Mickey Rooney through a window.
Literally.
And we have the goods.
Oh, we do?
We're talking police reports, eyewitness accounts, even a peek into someone's diary.
And let me tell you,
Ooh.
these sources paint quite a picture of just how wild Hollywood could get.
It really wasn't all glitz and glamour.
You're right to call this a deep dive.
Right.
Because this is more than just a drunken Hollywood story. This little incident, it actually tells us a lot about the hierarchy.
Ooh.
The power dynamics at play in Hollywood back then.
You're right.
Yeah.
So let's set the scene for those who might not remember every detail of 1940s Hollywood.
Okay.
It's December 1st.
Right?
The Stork Club is the place to be.
Oh, yeah.
And it is packed.
Wall to wall.
Wall to wall. Celebrities, politicians, everybody who is anybody.
The whole gang's here.
Is there. And Mickey Rooney is right in the thick of it.
Of course.
Already a few drinks in, if you believe the accounts.
Which, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's Mickey Rooney at the Stork Club.
Right.
Probably not out of character for him.
Not at all.
But we have to remember, this wasn't just any nightclub.
No.
This was the Stork Club.
Okay.
To be there, even to be seen there, meant you were at the top
Oh, absolutely.
of the Hollywood food chain.
Yeah.
You were somebody.
So we're not talking some B-list.
No.
C-list.
You were talking A-listers.
Oh, yeah.
The guest list alone reads like a who's who of Hollywood royalty.
Oh, tell me more.
Cary Grant was there.
Get out.
Ginger Rogers.
No.
Even Errol Flynn.
Wow.
I mean, come on.
Talk about a room.
Right.
But amidst all this glamour,
Yes.
something was brewing
Oh.
between our main players.
Ricky and Marjorie.
Mickey and Marjorie.
Yeah.
And this is where those firsthand accounts
Yes.
really come alive, because we get to see what led up to
The main event.
the main event.
Yeah.
This is what I want to know.
Okay.
We've got the scene,
Right.
the players, everybody there, why Marjorie Main snapped.
So it seems Mickey,
Yeah.
maybe feeling a little too big for his britches,
Okay.
decided to target Marjorie.
Okay.
Starts with some light teasing,
Okay.
which again,
Yeah.
Mickey Rooney,
Yeah.
Hollywood's bad boy.
Right.
Probably not unusual.
Or for the course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then,
Yeah.
and this is where it gets good,
Okay.
he calls her a
Oh, boy.
goddamned galoot.
Not exactly a compliment.
No.
No.
Not unless you're in some strange corner of the world.
Not the best choice of words.
Not at all. And that word,
Yeah.
especially back then,
Okay.
that carried some weight.
All right.
You gotta remember, this is 1940s Hollywood we're talking about.
Right.
Marjorie Main.
Yeah.
She's a woman trying to make it in a really tough industry.
Sure.
And to be reduced to...
Like a glute.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Not a good look.
It's demeaning.
Yes.
It's insulting.
Absolutely.
And what really gets me
Okay.
is that every single source we have
What?
mentions this word.
Real.
Main statement to the police.
Wow.
The official police report.
Mm-hmm.
Even Rooney himself, in his diary,
He wrote about it.
he wrote about it.
Wow.
They all say galoot,
That's fascinating.
isn't it?
That is really interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it really highlights just how intentional this insult was.
Right.
This wasn't just some offhand comment.
No.
This was meant to land
Okay.
and, fueled by a few too many drinks.
Oh, I'm sure.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But it landed with the force of a slap in the face.
Yeah. And now everyone at the Stork Club is waiting for Marjorie Main's response.
Right. You'd think she'd fire back.
Oh, yeah.
With some cutting remark.
Absolutely.
Or at least give him one of those withering stares.
Right. She was known for.
Yeah. But no, instead,
What'd she do?
Marjorie Main, who by all accounts towered over the 5'2" Rooney,
No way.
picks him up,
She lifted him.
lifted him right off his feet
Get out of here.
like a sack of potatoes.
I would have paid to see that.
Can you imagine?
No.
This wasn't some shrinking violet.
No.
This was Marjorie Main on-screen persona
Oh, yeah.
coming to life.
Wow.
And you know what's really interesting about this?
Yeah.
This detail about her lifting him?
Yeah.
It comes up over and over
Oh, really?
in the source material.
Huh.
It obviously left an impression.
It's what they remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got
Right.
Marjorie Main holding Mickey Rooney in the air. The entire Stork Club is watching what is going through Mickey Rooney's mind.
Oh, I think regret is pretty high on that list.
Probably.
I mean, you've got this packed club.
Right.
All eyes are on them.
Mm-hmm.
And Rooney, Mr. Life of the Party,
Yeah.
is reduced to yelling,
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ, put me down, you big galoot.
He really said that
He said that.
after everything.
After calling her a galoot,
I know.
he still called her a galoot.
That's amazing.
Right there in the police report.
Oh, my gosh.
Plain as day.
Wow.
And Rooney himself admitted to it
In his diary.
in his diary.
He wrote that down.
It's amazing. And, I think his reaction
Right.
speaks volumes.
Okay.
It shows how quickly the tables had turned.
Oh, absolutely.
1 minute he's the big star,
Right.
throwing his weight around.
Yeah.
He is literally
At her mercy.
at Marjorie Main's mercy.
Wow.
Talk about a bruised ego.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like straight out of a movie.
Oh, it gets better.
It does.
Because naturally,
Yeah.
she throws him through a window.
Of course.
What else is she going to do?
Right.
Mhm.
Can you imagine being there?
Oh, my God.
The music stopped.
Everything stops.
Everybody in the club stops and stares.
You could hear a pin drop.
Oh, I bet.
Until-
And the shattering lights.
Right. And those old plate glass windows, they don't make them like that anymore.
Oh, they don't.
Those things were huge.
They were. The crash alone.
He must have been spectacular.
Oh, my gosh.
In the police report.
Yeah.
Yeah, it mentions glass everywhere.
Wow.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
Rooney walks away.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Relatively unscathed.
Get out of here.
A few scratches. Maybe a bruised ego.
Of course, a bruised ego.
But nothing some good PR couldn't fix.
Right, I was just going to say, you think something like this would have been front page news for weeks?
You'd think so, right?
Especially with stars like that.
Especially in their day.
Right.
But this is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
Remember, 1940s Hollywood.
Mm.
This is the golden age.
Mm.
Carefully crafted images.
Yes.
Studio fixers.
Mm-hmm.
Scandals, especially those involving A-list stars.
Yeah.
They were handled differently.
So they just made it go away?
Not entirely.
Oh,
Charges were filed against Marjorie Main.
really?
And you're never going to believe this.
For what assault?
For dwarf tossing.
Dwarf tossing.
Dwarf tossing.
You're messing with me.
I am not.
No, it's true.
Dwarf tossing.
Apparently it was some obscure law.
Oh my God.
On the books in New York at the time.
I would love to see that court transcript.
Yeah.
Dwarf tossing Marjorie Main.
Can you imagine the headlines?
Oh my gosh, but charges or not, it seems like the whole thing just disappeared.
It really makes you think how differently it would be handled today.
Oh, absolutely.
Social media, 24/7 news cycle.
Instant scandal.
This would be everywhere.
Front page news.
Oh, yeah.
For weeks.
At least.
So we've got the story, the players, the how, the why, the what. Now what does it all mean?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Right. Was Marjorie Main completely justified?
Was she pushed too far?
Right.
Or was this just a misunderstanding blown out of proportion?
Right. Or was she just...
Tired of being underestimated, and she just snapped.
And it makes you wonder
What's that?
how differently this story would be told
Okay.
if the genders were reversed.
That's an interesting question.
Right?
Would Mickey Rooney have gotten away with it so easily?
Exactly.
Interesting.
It really makes you think about
Power dynamics.
power dynamics.
Gender roles.
It's all there
All in this one incident.
in this one little incident.
At the Stork Club.
You know what I love about these deep dives?
What's that?
We always end up with more questions than answers.
Always. It's true. There you have it, folks.
The night.
Marjorie Main tossed Mickey Rooney.
Through a window.
Through a window, we had the facts, the drama, and the questions that come with a story like this. And if you're as fascinated by this story as we are, check out our show notes for links to everything we used.
And if you've got a Hollywood mystery or a historical head-scratcher you'd like us to tackle,
Yeah.
let us know.
Beat us up.
Because we love a good deep dive.
We do. And until next time, keep exploring.
You never know what you might find.
You never know.